I have a confession. I overindulged this past holiday weekend, so I need to reset my whole life. And with that, that means making a good old cup of coffee in the Greca. Now, I personally think that Dominican coffee or Cuban coffee in La Greca is the absolute best. Do not fight me, fight your mom. I said what I said. So now that we have some fuel for the system, let's start meal prepping some of my favorite things. My husband and I love tuna fish sandwiches, so I actually meal prep tuna fish sandwiches every single week, and I have a couple of recipes that I kind of like to cycle through. Now, fun fact, if you're going to be making tuna fish sandwich, make sure that you don't have a crisis like I almost did, where I almost ran out of mayo. Now, Hellmann's is that girl. Now, this is a super simple tuna fish sandwich. I like to make it with some onions, some celery, a few spices, and of course some smoked paprika and a little bit of cayenne pepper for a little bit of a kick. Now, this is high in protein. It is so filling, and it is the perfect thing to just have as a grab and go, and it saves me so much time during the week, and even my husband who works from home, so for him it also makes lunches super easy. Now, another thing that I also like to meal prep are like my mini egg bites. I have a very similar recipe up on my website in the form of quiches. Now, because I'm trying to cut back a little bit on the carbs, I'm not going to be using the pie shells. Another thing that I have been loving lately is lactose-free half and half. I also included it in my coffee. This has made eating dairy so much better for me, so I practically use it in everything now. Now, when it comes to my egg bites, I like to make a few different combinations. So I make a Western omelet and also a spinach and feta, which is one of my favorites. And I'll have this in the morning or even for lunch sometimes with a side salad. Now, one thing that is always present in my house is some Dominican salami, and today I'm going to be making some locro de salami. Now, I do live with a salami thief, and I always have to pay a salami tax anytime I bring out the salami, especially his favorite kind, because me personally, I'm an Indubeca girly. Now, locro is one of those things that just tastes better the next day. I was actually running late for my workout, so I had this as a little bit of a pre-workout. So there you guys have it. That's me kind of resetting for the week, making some meals that I know are going to taste better the next day. Believe it or not, I'm actually really picky when it comes to reheating food, so this is a perfect combination. Let me know your favorite meals to make ahead, and I'll see you next week.